Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Wanted to make another updated video on the non-pigtail version of my subwoofer plug and play harnesses for the B9. If you haven't checked it out already, check out the pigtail version of these harnesses that I offer. There's a separate video for that on my channel, so you can check those out and then you can kind of decide which version works best for you. Now these are specifically for the B9 model, which includes the A4, the S4, the RS4 in Europe, the A5, the S5, the RS5, the Q5, and SQ5. So pretty much all variants of the B9, which obviously includes the coupe, sedan, and the SUVs. And if you're interested in purchasing one of these harnesses, what I'll do is I will pin my email address in the comment section of this video, along with leaving it in the description. You can also find me on the different Facebook groups, the B9 Facebook groups, along with the different forums that are out there, specifically Audi Design and Audi World. So let's talk about the different versions of these harnesses. So the first version that I developed is this version right here with the female ends on the RCA. And the way it worked is your connector that comes off of your OEM sub gets connected into this black connector right here, and you only run your aftermarket subwoofer and amp. As I mentioned, this is the non-pigtail version, so there isn't an option to run your OEM subwoofer. And your OEM connector, depending on your model, it's in the rear deck or in the rear spare tire wheel well. And the way it worked on this version was that like I said, the connector gets connected here, and then you use a jumper RCA to your amp. Now there's specific amps that I recommend, and those specific amps are typically kicker amps because they tend to play the best with the B9 models that have the B&O sound system. So from feedback that I received from users, what I did was I went ahead and developed this version right here. And what this version does is it's longer, it's about 3 feet long, same connector, and it has male RCAs at the end of it. So the benefit to this version right here is that you don't need a jumper RCA, because in most cases it's long enough from the rear deck or the spare tire wheel well to go to your amp, whether your amp is in the driver's side cubby or mounted on the box, which could be located in the rear of the trunk. So the other version that I developed is this right here. I had some users that told me that they didn't want a RCA connection because they wanted to use another amp besides the kicker amps, where they use the powered LOC, whether it's the LCI or the kicker key lock. And what I did was I developed this version right here, which is about 24 inches in length, with this green connector that accepts typical speaker wire that goes to the kicker key lock unit or the LCI. And the benefit to this is if your length is enough, this connector will actually plug into the kicker key lock. So it's completely plug and play. So in a nutshell, that's how these harnesses work, guys. I offer all three of these for sale still, so if you're interested in any of these, as I mentioned earlier in the video, how you guys can contact me, or if you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and email me or leave a comment, and I address every single question, whether you buy a harness from me or not, or if you have any questions on setting up your system, I can help you guys out. Take care. Have a great day.